After discovering his wife was having an affair, the rich man did not confront her. Instead, he quietly planned his revenge. That night, when his wife came home, he looked at her lovingly and made a heartfelt confession. But the moment she turned around, he raised a pistol and pulled the trigger without hesitation. Then he moved her body, picked up the shell casing, wiped it clean, and tossed it back on the floor. He threw his clothes into the fire and washed off all evidence. After everything was handled, he did not run. He waited calmly for the police to arrive. To be exact, he was waiting for one person. As expected, it was not long before the police showed up. The rich man requested to speak alone with one officer. That officer happened to be the man having an affair with his wife. At first, the officer had no idea who the victim was. He did not recognize the rich man or the woman's real identity. But when he saw the photos on the wall, he realized how serious the situation was. He rushed over and found the woman was still breathing. Right then, the rich man stood behind him, holding a gun. The officer reacted quickly, wrestled the gun away, and tackled the man to the ground. Other officers rushed in and arrested the rich man. The woman was sent to the hospital for emergency treatment. Sitting in the back of the police car, the rich man smiled in a strange way, as if everything had gone exactly as planned. A few days later, the court held a preliminary hearing. The prosecutor thought it would be an easy case. There was a gun, a confession, and the man admitted to the crime. Everything seemed clear. But then, the rich man did something shocking. He gave up his right to a lawyer and insisted on defending himself. He even asked to skip the hearing and go straight to trial. The prosecutor found it odd but did not worry too much, until a call came from his colleague. The forensic report had found major problems. The gun found in the house had never been fired. There were no fingerprints on the shell casing. The man had no gunpowder on his hands and no blood on his clothes. There was no evidence he ever fired a gun. Only then did the prosecutor realize the rich man had planned everything perfectly. In desperation, he considered faking evidence. His assistant was already waiting outside the courthouse with materials. But as he picked up the phone, his conscience stopped him. After a long struggle with himself, he finally put the phone down. When the judge asked if there was any new evidence, he said no. In the end, the judge declared the man not guilty of attempted murder. He was released in court, and the case was closed.